Hi, everyone. So with all of the COVID-19 stuff going on, the celebration for Teacher of Year had to be postponed or canceled. I'm not sure which, but I have to give a shout out to one of my good friends, Miss Bethlyn Fisher, Mrs. Fisher. She is our Elliott Teacher of the Year this year, and she is phenomenal, and she deserves to be kind of, honored. And so this is the smallest thing that I could think of, or, with all this going on, this was what I could think of to do. So I have a presentation all about Mrs. Fisher and how awesome she is. So I hope you enjoy. Here we go. Bethlyn Fisher. I honestly cannot think of a more deserving Teacher of the Year. So whenever I first met Bethlyn, this is what we looked like. That's right. That is us. We like to call ourselves, we like to call ourselves the OGs, the originals. We all started at Elliott the same year, and we were all in the 4th, 5th grade hallway. So we kind of became really good friends. Actually, all of us were 5th grade except for Bethlyn. Bethlyn was a 4th grade teacher our first year, but she was right next to us. So she was very close to the same hallway. So we kind of just considered her an honorary 5th grade teacher. My first impressions of her was she's intense. She just radiated this passion for kids and for education. And she had all of these plans already. And it was like day one. And I'm like, whoa, you are way more ahead than I am. I was just trying to figure out how to not get lost in the school building. And she already had all these cutesy worksheets and lesson plans, and she was so forward thinking, and you could tell that she spent hours upon hours on this stuff. It's not just something she flopped together. I honestly, my first impression, I thought she was an art teacher. Just based on her attire, she was so, just vibrant, and she had all of these pins and different colors, and all of her notes that she was taking in our meetings were beautiful, but she was not an art teacher. And she's fun. I honestly wanted to be her student, and I was really nervous to be compared to her because I was like, I'm never gonna be as awesome as this girl. And Bethlyn, you were born for this. God has given you such a gift, and it was evident the first time I met you. So after that first year, I got to know her even more, and she honestly is so captivating because she captivates, my daughter's turning off and on the lights. She captivates people's hearts, and she cares about people. Excuse me. Becca, please don't turn off and on the light. Please leave it alone, okay? This is a perfect example of why I can't Zoom very easily during the day. Anyways, she captivates people's hearts because of how much she cares.
I'm getting off the lights.
Okay, please leave them on.
No.
So by the end of that first year, I was convinced she's a rock star. She goes above and beyond for people. No questions asked. You need something, she's already thought of it. She's already got you. She's got you covered. I have never met someone who is so selfless. The lengths that she'll go to help someone when she hears that there's a need. It can be the smallest thing. I have heard of this girl showing up at someone's house with a bag of chips because they were having a rough time and chips and salsa was their go-to. She got it, left it on their doorstep. That's the kind of person that we're talking about here. I have learned so much from her. So much from her as a teacher and just as a human being. So some things I've stolen from her. This girl taught me how to use Bitmojis. She is the Bitmoji queen. The way she shares data with parents, I actually stayed after school with her one day. She sat with me for an hour and went over how she shares that data and what she uses, and then shared it with me so that I could edit it, so that I could use it. Books. Physically, she has given me a book to share before in my class, but also I've just taken some of her ideas with books so I could use it in 5th grade. The way she organizes some things in her classroom, worksheets, and how cutesy they are, they make it fun. I know cutesy sounds like, okay, yeah, who cares, it's cutesy. But whenever a kid sees something that they can tell you've put a lot of time into, it just makes them a little bit more excited to do that with you. Her clothing, yes, she has sent me some Amazon links before, and fun earrings because, you know, why not? And she is so joyful. I want to be as joyful as her. And if you know me, well then, you know me. But I try. I try. Honestly, I try. So, she has allowed me to be part of some of the most precious moments of her life, and I'm so thankful for that. She is so open and inviting, welcoming to everyone. If you want someone to feel at home and welcome, you need to put them next to her. She will make sure everyone is feeling included. Special woman. So my 3 words that I would use to describe her: generous, not only with her time, but with any resources. You need something and she has it, it's yours. Creative and infectiously creative. It just spreads. Thank you. And positivity all day, every day. That girl could be having the worst day of her life and she's still going to find a silver lining. I like to call her a Pollyanna, if you know that reference. Back to the generous thing, these earrings, super cute. They came from her. And guess what day she gave them to me on? They were a gift to me from her on her birthday. Who does that? I don't know. These slides were used from Slide Carnival. I did not design these slides. I don't own the rights to them. Slide Carnival is a great website to look at that you can go to. And I could be wrong, but Bethlyn probably told me about the Slide Carnival. But anyways, I have to shout out for her. She's an amazing teacher. I'm so blessed to know her. I'm so blessed to have her in my life, to encourage me and to build me up. And she doesn't just do it to me, she does it to the whole school. I'm pretty sure half the school wears shirts every single day that were created by her. This woman goes above and beyond for everyone. Miss Fisher, Mrs. Fisher, you need to know how loved you are and how valued you are. We love you so much, and I'm gonna stop sharing. We love you so much, and I wish we could do more, but in the time that we're in, this is all I could think of to do, but I need you to know how valued you are. And I love you, and thank you for everything.
Mommy?